It was a simple note beneath a vlog I had filmed just hours earlier, smiling, carefree, unaware that betrayal was already creeping behind me. I never thought the night would start with a choice: her trip with 3 men or the end of our marriage. Yet there we were. "Either trust me," she said, arms crossed, chin lifted in that defiant way she always did when she was determined to win, "or we accept that this marriage is over." Her words hit harder than any storm I had faced in my 35 years. The kitchen lights flickered faintly above us, a low hum that might have been a warning if I had only noticed sooner. 3 men, I repeated, trying to steady my voice. "You want to go on a week-long trip with 3 men I've never met, and I'm supposed to be okay with this?" Her gaze didn't soften. It only grew colder. "They're friends, colleagues," she said. "I told you that." "You mentioned a trip," I said quietly. "But you never said this." She exhaled sharply, annoyed. "I knew you'd react like this." "Like a husband?" I asked. "Like someone insecure," she snapped. A numbness spread through my chest, the kind that hits right before pain becomes real. We had argued before, about money, time, her late nights, but this was different. This wasn't a disagreement. This was a line she was daring me to cross. "Choose," she said, tightening her arms. "Trust me or divorce." Betrayal rarely starts on the day you uncover it. It begins quietly, in small, unnoticed shifts. The locked phone, whispered calls, sudden laughs that stop when you enter the room. Over the past month, I had seen the signs: the unfamiliar perfume, the unexplained dinners, the way her smile no longer felt like home. But hearing her say it aloud, that she would rather leave than cancel the trip, felt like my chest collapsing. "Are you cheating?" I asked, not in anger, but with dread. "No," she replied instantly. "I just want space. Freedom. Something fun, something you never offer." "That's not an answer." "It's the only one you're getting." After she left the kitchen, the house became eerily silent. I sat, staring at the bowl of pasta I had made. Cold. Untouched. A foolish reminder of how normal I had expected the night to be. Hours passed. Then, at midnight, my phone buzzed. It was her father, Rashid, a man who had always treated me like a son. A call from him at this hour could only mean something was wrong. "Can you come over?" he asked, voice low. "It's about Lena." My throat tightened. "What happened?" "Just come."
"Now," he said.
I reached their house within 10 minutes. Rashid was waiting at the gate, pale, eyes full of sorrow I had never seen on him. Without a word, he led me inside and handed me his phone. On it were messages, screenshots sent by a distant colleague of hers, pictures, group chats, plans. My wife laughing, flirting, arranging the trip with those men, complaining about marriage, describing the getaway as the perfect escape. My hands shook. My stomach churned. Rashid simply closed his eyes, shoulders trembling. "She isn't better," he whispered. "I thought she was better." I couldn't speak. He walked to the corner, lifted her suitcase, a big floral one she used for vacations, and placed it on the sofa. "We're packing her things tonight," he said quietly. "She made her choice. Now she lives with it." I stared at him. You're helping me?" "I'm helping you see clearly," he said. "A woman who disrespects her husband, lies to her family, and puts herself in danger with strangers does not value the home we built. You deserve better." Together, we packed her clothes, folded her dresses, set her toiletries inside, and zipped the suitcase shut. The sound felt like a final decision being sealed. By the time she arrived at her parents' house, it was nearly 2 a.m. Her heels clicked sharply across the marble floor. She saw the suitcase first, then us. "What is this?" she demanded. "Why are you here? Why is my father touching my things?" Rashid's grief was replaced by an uncharacteristic firmness. "You will not go on that trip, not while you are married, not while you lie, not while you disrespect your home." Her face went pale. "You checked my phone," she whispered. "No," he said. "Someone else sent me everything." "Everything." I stepped forward. "Remember your choice? Your trip with those men or divorce." She opened her mouth, but I raised a hand. You made your decision long before this conversation. I just didn't want to accept it. No, listen. It wasn't like that. Then explain, I said. Explain the flirting, the planning, the nights out, the talk of needing freedom. Explain why you didn't think about me, about us, about anything except yourself in that moment. She swallowed, eyes flicking between us. It was stupid, harmless. I just needed attention. I didn't think. That's the problem, I whispered. You didn't think. Rashid stepped beside me. Take your suitcase, he said coldly. Go to a friend's house and think about who you've become. Baba, don't do this. You did this to yourself. Her eyes, for the first time, showed fear, not fear of losing me, but fear of losing her comfort, her safety net, her fallback. Let's talk, she pleaded. Just us, please. I shook my head. Talking could have saved us months ago. Not now. Not after you crossed the line and burned the bridge yourself. A tear slid down her cheek. So, this is it? I exhaled slowly. Yes. This is it. She hesitated, then with trembling hands, picked up her suitcase and left. Rashid's shoulders slumped. I closed my eyes, letting the grief wash over me. It was not the ending I wanted, but it was the one she chose. Weeks passed. Pain softened. Silence healed. And slowly, I rebuilt the life she had shattered. Ironically, the vlog with that final line gained me 5,000 subscribers and over 80,000 views. The day after everything fell apart, I shared a raw video about heartbreak, betrayal, and the courage to walk away from someone who no longer walks with you. People watched. People understood. Healing, I realized, begins not with answers or closure, but by finally choosing yourself, the way she never chose.